Okay, so we are rolling.
Oh, you dirty bastard, man. We back, man. We doing a question episode of Daddy Issues. We just answering questions from you guys. You know what I'm saying? Straight to the point. Straight no chaser. Cam with the sneakiness on the startup. Called me slipping.
We wasn't saying nothing else. I didn't feel the
I
didn't feel the sneak as much.
Digging through my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on over there, man? What they talking about?
Well, David Europe asks, for Keon, do you have a hope for what your sons grow up to be? And for Tony, did your sons come close to any idea you had of what they'd become? Not so much career-wise, but as people.
Oh, for people, I just want to be solid. I just want to be solid people. Just don't be a terrible person. Like, that's it. I don't really have any, like, I mean, be kind and, smart, funny, whatever, just be somebody people like. Obviously everybody ain't gonna like you, but, just be a decent person. That's it. I don't have no crazy, like, you're gonna change the world. I feel like if you're a solid person, you'll be beneficial to the planet rather than just being here and that whole existence is like you didn't need to be here.
That's hard to say.
A lot of people didn't need to be here. I can say that with confidence. A lot of people did not need to be here.
But
Hitler did not need to be here.
None of the pedophiles on earth needed to be here.
actually, if Hitler wasn't here, then the United Nations would never be around. Like Europe used to go to war a lot, and then Hitler changed everything. I'm not
He didn't
saying
need to be here.
Hitler didn't need to be here.
They had the League of Nations.
Yeah.
That didn't work, and we didn't even join.
It's the same idea.
Cameron's trying to talk about the League of Nations.
Same idea.
Hitler did not
He
need to
didn't
be
need to be
here.
here.
Wow.
No pedophiles need to be here. Rapists don't need to be here. There's a lot of people that just don't need to be here. Things would have worked out the way they were supposed to without all the bad shit.
Time paradox.
Yeah, that's fine.
You need the bad things to happen for the good
But
things.
not
to happen.
Hitler, though.
Nah, them people
Nah,
Get him out of here.
A lot of people didn't need to be here at all.
All right. If you guys think Hitler needed to be here for things to turn out the way they did,
Hell no. And didn't that mustache
'Cause you
that set off after that? We didn't need them mustaches.
You looking at the
That mustache is
hindsight
gone.
2020, but if he never existed,
I'm sure all them people who
This
got
bullshit.
murdered would be like, shut the hell
Right.
up, man.
they don't
but
wanna
there'd be
hear
no
this.
state of Israel.
Oh.
So I'm
They
sure
would
all them
never
people would be like,
exist.
shut the hell up. I'm alive. My kids are alive. My
The
family's
U.S.
alive.
never would have been a superpower, which, for good or for bad,
Shit, we damn near leaving that anyway.
we're leaving that. But we had a stable 20th century after Hitler. I'm just
care.
saying,
He
I
need
don't
to be
mess
here.
with time paradoxes.
A lot of
I'm
people
just
need
You
saying.
go
to
back
be
in time, you do not kill baby Hitler.
here. A lot of people
I'm
need to
killing
be
him.
here.
You're killing baby Hitler.
Absolutely.
Keon, are you killing baby
I'm
Hitler if you
killing
go
him.
back
I'm
in
pushing
time?
him over the
I don't
cliff.
even need to. I'll stay right here and kill a lot of people.
I'm not killing him. I'm telling him how not to be.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
I
if
don't
that
want to
turns
risk
him-
that.
So
I'm pushing him off the cliff.
you can't mess with time. You can't
Sorry,
mess
man,
with
you're
time
gonna
when
be
you go
terrible.
back.
Sure.
Did you see the episode of The Outer Limits where she did kill baby Hitler and then the nanny went and got another baby and replaced it?
No.
So then it turned out that other baby turned into baby Hitler.
So they were just raised bad. So you got to kill the parents. Somebody got to go. People got to go.
Mm-hmm.
People got to go. Not everybody needs to be here. You just wasted a good life being shit.
Trash. How we get it? I want my kids to. I just want them to be fully realized adults, independent, functioning, good quality individuals, and they're. I didn't really see a career for them. I just want what I want for them is to love what they do. That's what I want for them. Like I want them to find something that they really love to do, and be able to make a living off that. Because I know the type of joy that brings me, and so I want the same for them, and just to be good quality individuals, which they are. And so I was just like, yeah, y'all good. I just hope that they find something that really, because I know before I found something I love to do, I was in turmoil internally, and so I know that feel. I don't want them to go through that type of inner turmoil when it comes to that. So yeah.
Okay.
What else we got?
Well, Darius Jordan asks, what groups would you use to steer a teenager more toward classic hip hop without being pushy or calling what they like terrible?
What groups?
Yeah.
Like, what they mean?
Yeah.
What albums would you introduce your children to so that they like?
Oh yeah, I've been
Oh,
been
there's a
doing
lot of
that.
those,
You
yeah.
know, Wu-Tang Clan's debut, the Fugees, you know, Outkast. You know, I've always listened to the classics to me around the boys. You know what I mean? Whether it be Nas, Wu-Tang Clan, all of that, all the stuff I grew up listening to that I loved, I still listen to throughout. And you know, some of it they like, some of it they don't. And, you know, and then you still gonna bleed into your own musical taste, which they both have. You know, Serene listens to a lot of that. He listens to a lot of stuff I ain't feeling. And then Sincere listens to a lot of like instrumental type artists like that. And so I'm like,
Oh,
right,
so
yeah.
you like Damien?
Who?
Damien Escobar? When I be playing the violin,
He don't really be listening to him. It'd be more so like kind of not really hip hop instrumentals, but more it's hard to describe. It's just like beats and sounds and stuff like that. It's not really like, because that guy's like a live instruments type of, but not like that. Like Mad Lib type beats or like Jay Dilla type beats, but with a different sound, maybe some vocals in there. It's a nice little sound that he has going over there, and so because that's how it was for me. Like I grew up with my parents and brothers would listen to, and then I bled into my own little taste of music. But sometimes though, Serene, the stuff he put on, I'll be like, he was like, let me put the aux cord in. I'll be kind of like, okay.
What's wrong with the music he chooses?
I just don't like it. It's just
The lyrics or the
It's like-
instruments?
because they sound the same. A lot of these newer rappers, they sound alike. They're birthed out of the Young Thug sound, and so they all start to sound like each other, and it's just like nobody's really. And then what they talking about don't always connect. And I'm just like, But my son likes J. Cole, and I do too. Kendrick, I do too. So, we match on a lot of that, but sometimes it's just yeah.
Okay. Kevin Gilliam asks, after you and your wife decided to separate, did you set any mutual agreements or ground rules in regards to new partners and their interactions with the kids?
We didn't. I think we both just kind of know that the boys are the priority. We won't bring any BS people around the kids. Like I 100% trust that about her, and so we never really had that conversation. And it took we split in 2012. I didn't get a girlfriend until December 2017. So it was like, and a big part of that was because, I didn't want to be bringing mad women around the boys. I was like, yeah, this is Nadine. This is Katrina. This is, I wasn't doing that at all. So that kept me from a lot of, potential, relationships. Like, nah, I don't even want to, introduce. It took me a while to do something like that. So, but we never had to sit and talk about, all right, so here's the ground rules. Like, I think we kind of both know already. So that's how we did that.
Keon, have you even thought about that?
No, but I wouldn't do that anyway. It's like for the same reasons I don't want people around my kids like that. And I don't feel like everybody need to meet your kids. Like people get in a new relationship, be like, come meet my kids. No. And then you read on the news that some kid and got beat up by the mama boyfriend or something like that, or no, everybody don't need to be around your kids. It's just dumb. And that sets a precedent with your kids, like, when you bring around too many people, is this how it's supposed to go? Is this like, nah, man. I would keep my private life private.
How long do you think you should date a person before you introduce them to your kids?
I mean, I don't know if I'm the best person to ask, because how long it would take for me just to date them would be forever. And then to bring around my kids, it'd be a minute. A minute. They'd probably be like, hey, am I ever going to meet your kids? They graduating tomorrow. I've been with you since they was in the 6th grade. I don't know, man. I don't know where this is going.
I don't know. There's really no set time limit. I think you just have to, be a good judge of character with who you're dating.
Mm-hmm.
And just if it's gonna be somebody serious, then that's when you should, if they're gonna be around. Hey, kids, this is blah blah blah. And yeah, I feel like if you dwell in that, then you should be good. You know what I mean? Just be a good judge of character on who you dating out here. Don't just snatch up anybody just to have somebody, and then you're gonna end up, with the wrong people around your kids. And it's gonna be, shoot, my bad, kids.
I would just remember it's still about a lot of people become single, and then because they was either in a relationship so long or whatever, their life becomes about that new person. Like, you're a parent first.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you split or whatever, you a parent first, and then you do your be happy and all that. But a lot of people be like, nah, I'm focused on, I need to find a babysitter because I want to go out. Like, nah, you neglecting your kid, or you just want to, man, the hell with that other person. Like, this is your baby. They was already here. Them other people just going to have to wait or, chill or whatever. They get so infatuated with, like, I get to date again, or I get to be with somebody again. It's like, calm down.
Well, there's also a happy medium there because parents do get to go out.
Yeah, but like a lot of times, especially like I said in them news cases, the boyfriend or the new woman became the priority.
Mm-hmm.
And it shouldn't be like that.
That, unfortunately, if you look up a lot of people's memoirs and stuff from back in the day, that was the thing. They would just send their kid away after the marriage ended so that they could have a new
it's like, that's
person.
whack.
That's crazy.
That's hella whack.
Trash.
Okay, I might mess up this gentleman's name or this lady's name. I'm just going to warn you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Amaterasu Francis asks.
Wow.
It's fancy.
Yeah.
Random question, but do y'all be smashing?
Yes.
Y'all just seem so busy all the time with your kids, shows, cruises, and whatnot. Do you guys ever have time to get it in?
All I do.
Much love.
That's what we do.
Much love.
That's
That's a great question.
That's what we do. It's a good question. 'Cause a lot of people, I talk about that on stage, how I'm not in the type of marriage where you get on stage. I mean, when you hear people married, they be like, oh, we do it once in nah, we be getting it in. I'm scared of another kid. That's why I'm getting a vasectomy. We be getting it in.
You've been talking about this vasectomy for
Well,
a long
I
time.
finally called the doctor yesterday. Because she
just
was
all
like,
talk.
she was like, are you going to do it or not? So I called yesterday.
That's I meant to talk about that with my doctor yesterday because I want to get one too.
Yeah.
Um,
But no, we be getting it. Because we don't believe in that. Like, a lot of people have sexless marriage. I don't believe in that. What's the point of being married? If you're that's just stupid. What do you have, a financial partner? You could be friends and do that.
You can
You
be
can
in
do,
love
like,
without
you can-
having sex all
No,
the time.
shit.
I mean,
Shit.
it's an individual based thing on the sexual needs. You can have a quality relationship.
You can't be with me and be like
Well,
that.
yeah,
I'll put it that
yeah.
way. You can't be
That's-
with me and
that's
be
on
like
him.
that. Nah. Hell no.
What do you think is too little?
I don't know. I understand, like, I understand what the average is, and we're way over the average. Like,
What's the average?
It's low as hell. Like, I forgot what it was, but I was like, this is what people do a month?
Yeah.
Well, that's it?
Sexually, I'm in waves. Sometimes, all the time. Then sometimes I be like, I'm chilling. So it just depends with me. Like
I think
I'm waving.
because I'm gone so much, too, is why we, if I've been gone for a week, we both be like, I got the itch. So when I come back, until I leave again, it's every day.
I'm reading here from Healthline that the average is 7 times a month.
7 times a
disgusting.
month.
It's like twice a week, a little less than twice a week.
Nah.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
I can deal with that.
I would be punching holes in the wall in the house if I was doing it 7 times a month.
Hey, it's important to find a partner that's matched to you
hell
sexually.
no.
Mhm.
Not more, not less.
Right.
I
Because
couldn't live
Gotta
like that.
gotta match it up. But yeah, but for me, like, I'm like I said, I'm wavy. I'm like, sometimes I'll be let's keep going. And then I'm like, man, get off me. And like right now, I'm kind of like in a low wave sexually. I'm just be chilling, like we did it the other day. But I don't need it like every night, like So, but I've never been the type to be like, we got to have it.
mm-hmm.
Like I'm just not. I got to have. Some people just got to be pumping. Like, I just got to get it in just cause. I'd be like, I like to.
No, I'm not.
I like to
just
be in the
'cause.
mood.
I think I just have a really high, like, it's just, and I know both of us, our moods changes. We know, we be like, when's the last time? If it's like 2-3 days, we be like, when's the last? Cause we both got an attitude. We both like,
Y'all get cranky without
yeah,
it.
it's like, when's the last? Oh, that's why we gotta get it in.
You know, I don't like what orgasms do to me though. Because once I bust a nut, I get extremely lazy or just hungry.
Yeah,
I don't like that. Like, I like to get shit done. I can't just do, let's get a quickie in. If I get the quickie in, I'm going to be like, man, I don't feel like going to this goddamn, you know. That's why I get why fighters, they refrain from sex.
You're not
because
gonna do that,
and that affects, like, you know, if I'm busting too many nuts, I ain't doing nothing but eating and laying down.
Did you follow No Nut November?
Hell
No, ain't nobody got time for that.
But that was their arguments, that if you ejaculate too much, then you're not ambitious and you don't have.
I get that. I get it
I
because
don't know. This
you
has been
know,
the best year of my career.
It's also a lot of guys are addicted to porn, so it was no masturbation and no with your partner. So it was No Nut November completely.
I don't really be getting down on the solo tip like that. Because, but we do it a lot. So I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, yeah.
I do.
On the solo tip. I don't.
Solo every now and then too, man. Because sometimes I just don't want to, you know, solo is just.
I mean, it's definitely faster.
Done deal. Like, you know what
But
I'm saying?
I don't really
Find a little clip in the scene. Oh, this clip.
That's the thing, too. A lot of people don't know. When you're looking for porn, half the battle is finding one you like. I didn't wasted all this time trying to for 3 minutes. I didn't wasted all this time trying to find some. Hell no.
That's why I just go to the favorites. The scenes I know I like, I just keep coming back. The scenes. This is one scene is my go-to right now. Like, I already know.
Do you know the actress's name?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't never know.
I do.
What's her name?
In the scene I like, Brigitte B.
I gotta look her up.
Brigitte B. It's like a threesome scene. The girlfriend of her stepson's girlfriend shows up to the spot to visit him.
Her stepson.
Yeah.
You know they be setting up the.
And so she seduces the girl.
Oh wow, she's a classical
Yeah.
beauty,
Brigitte B.
like Brigitte Bardot. Brigitte Bardot in her day was the most beautiful woman
I'm trying
around.
to think. Is she the one that died in the car accident?
No, she's in PETA now. She's the blonde. She looks similar to this. She was very tiny waist, very big bust, and then she's like
She
aged
old as
gracefully.
hell.
No, not Brigitte Bardot.
Oh.
Brigitte B.
Brigitte
is
B.
the one now, but back in the day, in
That-
Brigitte Bardot's day, she was the hottest thing around.
That scene that I like that scene. I sent it to Sabrina too. I was like, yo, this scene right here, it's just a quality scene. And they like trying to be sneaky with it, and it's like over the top. Like they in the kitchen behind the son. He had the refrigerator not knowing what's going on. It's like,
Them
come
scene,
on. I like sneaky sex. So you get all of that within. So every time.
I told Cody, I was like, I want to be in the porno, but I want to be that person. I want to be the person looking in the fridge.
Yeah.
While they smashing behind me. I'm like just playing dumb. Like, or like when I'm watching the movie and they under the covers right here, but I don't know what's going on.
I love
wanna
scenes
be that
like
person.
that.
I want to be the person and cut. You know, that was really good, guys.
Do you guys want to hear a funny story?
Uh-huh.
So when I first got here, I needed a writing job. So they do have writers for these scenes.
And they are terrible.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. They were like, we're going to pay you a tiny little amount of money.
Yeah.
And you just write the setup. You don't have to write anything else. You just write the setup and then afterwards. So it'd be the stupidest thing. I'm like, okay, they're paying me 10 minutes worth of time, of my time, to write this porno scene.
Oh, man.
I didn't use my real name. I was a writer, by the way.
Oh, I would love to write for porn. That's an easy
My
gig.
scene would be hilarious.
That's an easy gig.
My scene would be so funny. And those most random, just stupid. It would probably always involve food. Who ate the last piece of chicken? How you plan on paying for this? Well, I got something for you. All my scenes would be
all
food related.
Did you eat my leftovers? Yeah, but I got this leftover.
Yeah, every scene. That'd probably be a hot category. As much as people love food too, that category would be hella hot.
You kidding me? That's
It'd
a
be
good
food.
time.
There's some food that, because, setting up for a Super Bowl party, you know.
Food porn. My writer's name would be Pepperoni Pete. Yeah.
Pepperoni Pete. That's funny though.
That'll be
It's a
right.
good
Every
gig.
scene,
You know
every
what I'm saying?
scene. But I want to be that person in the gig, the clueless stepbrother or whatever. Is, oh, yeah, how could you? Or not notice it. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just about out of time, but I have one producer question that I think we can get to.
Oh yeah, we gotta do it fast. So I gotta
All right.
get out of here.
How often do you think people exaggerate the joys of parenthood to trick their friends into having kids?
I don't know. I keep it
never
100
have,
at
yeah.
all times, so I really can't say. But I'm tired of people forcing kids on people.
Yeah.
Cause I'm sick of it. I'm tired of people saying, "When you and Sabrina gonna have?" Stop. Hush.
And everybody don't need to have kids. Everybody don't want to have.
Right.
We already overpopulated. I don't be pushing people to have. You know why parents do that? Parents push their friends to have kids because you want somebody to hang out with. Because your friends that don't have kids don't want to hang out with you. That's why people do that shit. Like me personally, I'm not tripping if nobody has kids. You know, whatever. We can still hang out. The kids be there. I have stuff at the house. The kids be playing. Like, whatever. But people do that because you guys should have kids so your life could be like mine. Or so when we can't do something, you can't either. Or when we are having those bad days and the kids, you know what we're talking about. Like, that's why they want that bullshit. It's not because they want to see somebody else like, it's the greatest joy. No, you just want somebody to relate to you. That's why they be doing that.
They're lies.
Yeah, they be. You know what I mean? And this is just my opinion. Everybody get all worked up. We say anything. And they don't even be listening. I was reading. I didn't know that dancing thing was going to cause so much. People were pissed. And it's like, first of all, you are arguing against us, but you agree with us. We never said we didn't like dancing. We love to dance. We said once we get in there, we said in the clip, we said once we get in there, it's turn up city. We just said the motivation for going out was women. That's all we said. Every dude was on my page, on his page. I seen people sharing it, and they were like, dudes, because you got triggered because you like to dance, and you thought we was calling you soft or whatever. Like, no, we never said that. We just said the motivation is women. And even in the comments, they was like, no, I love going out to dance and then dancing on girls. That's women.
There we go.
Oh,
they would always come back to that.
Every comment
Unless
came
they
back
were
to
like
women.
dancers. I remember one dude I responded to. Shout out to Orange Star. He's an actual dancer. Like he does this. Y'all are different.
Yeah.
Because you do
This
this
is what
for
you do.
real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about y'all like, talking
But
about
the average guy,
person,
he's going out to
dance
every
tonight,
comment.
y'all.
No, I like to dance, and then you get more attention from the women. Women again.
Women
Like
again.
it all. That's all we were saying. We never said don't dance. People was triggered. And then like even when we was like, unless you like other dudes, we joking. Like we don't mean every dude that dances is gay, you idiots. Like, and people was just triggered. They were just so triggered. Everybody on the internet gets triggered of something they're defensive about, and you didn't even listen to what we originally said. And then people was trying to shift it for other things. Dondre. He was trying to use it to promote his book, and I seen people in the comments like they didn't even say all that. They was just saying, I was like, y'all just took it and ran with it, and it's like, well, what's new? The internet. What is new?
Yeah, there's a little soundbite.
So parents, I'm not saying everybody who tells somebody to have kids is miserable and wants you to be miserable with them or anything. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, quit forcing kids on couples if they ain't got
Let
no
them
kids.
live. Let them live.
Stop doing it, because y'all ain't gonna put in on these bills.
Nope.
That's my biggest issue.
Or watch them when we need it or whatever.
Y'all
Like,
are
you ain't
not
doing
gonna
nothing.
put in. They can. That shit is pricey, man.
Have kids so I
if
can
I
look at
had
the pictures on
kids now,
Instagram.
you gonna have to watch them every night. 'Cause the baby portion is trash. I don't
People
wanna
be
go
doing that
through
bullshit
again.
with me and Cotty. Y'all should have a girl. It would be so pretty. Y'all boys. What the hell does that have to do with anything? Like, so you want me to have another kid that I got to take care of so you can look at a picture or two on Instagram? Because I don't even post like that.
If it's a girl.
Yeah, if it's a girl.
If it's a girl. Knowing my luck, if I wanted a girl, I'd get another boy.
I'm definitely would have another boy. Like,
Here
I
we
already
go.
know this. So it's like, what's the point? So you can look at double tap while I'm double tapping these damn bills. Kiss my ass.
Sick of it, man. Stop telling me that in the comment section. Sick of it.
Ridiculous.
I'm looking y'all dead in the eyes. Stop putting kids on us.
Have a girl. If I hear that one more
All
time.
right. All right, man. I'm ending the
Let's end there.
episode
We
on
sick
that,
of y'all.
man.
We ending right there.
All right, man.
You can twist our words if we want to. I don't care anymore.
Been
I
another
don't care.
episode of Daddy Issues, man. If you got more questions, holler at us in the comment section on YouTube. We'll tackle them on the show. Thanks for listening. Tony Baker Comedy on everything.
Keon Polee on everything. KeonPolee.com.
Cleveland Improv. I'm out there this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Pull up if you in the area. Columbus Funny Bone the weekend after that. New Year's Eve weekend in Columbus, Ohio, man. I'm getting these cookies from this one spot when I go out there. I know damn sure I'm going out there, man.
New Year's Eve, Edmonton. Pull up. Edmonton, Canada.
Yeah, we out here.